welcome to my channel. I'm Sharon and this is Fun with Cross Stitch. Today is Wednesday the 10th of December 2025. This is Flosstube number 101. Now this is just a regular update and I will do the giveaways and just show you what I've been working on. Welcome back all my existing subscribers. Thank you for popping along every time I put up a video, greatly appreciated. And welcome to my new subscribers. I hope you enjoy the content that I put out there and come back every time I put up a video. At the moment I'm doing them weekly while the Big Bash cricket game is on. That could go back to fortnightly when that's finished, but we'll see how we go. At the moment I'm loving doing it weekly and I think everyone's enjoying seeing me every week. If it's too much, I'll go back to a fortnightly. Now, I have 9 whips to show you. I don't have any finishes. I don't have any haul, no, I don't have any haul. And I have the giveaways to do. I also, on the last video, on the last Flosstube, I did tell you that I was having trouble with my knee and I had a doctor's appointment. I went and got some x-rays done and went back to the doctors to get the result on those. And in your knee you've got, apparently you've got 3 cartilages, 2 in the knee and one under the kneecap. Well, I don't have any of those. So mine is bone on bone. So now I know why the pain is so bad at times. Sometimes when I'm in bed asleep and I wake up and my leg is so stiff because I've had it straight, or sometimes I might move and it will click as though it's clicking out of position, and then I've got to sort of move it back a certain way to click it back in. That's what it feels like. I don't know if that's what it's doing, but that's what it feels like. So I've got an appointment on the 21st of January to see a surgeon. Now they're going to see if I can get a knee replacement or I might just have to go on tablets for it, because apparently I have a bow in my leg, which is probably from all the limping that I do because it's been so sore for years. So they might not be able to operate after all. So I don't know until I see the surgeon next month, and they will tell me whether I, 1, need a knee replacement, or 2, whether I've just got to live with it and probably just go on medication. So we will see. Not the outcome anyone wanted, but not one that I can actually say, yeah, I'm going to get it fixed, or yeah, I've got to live with it. Don't know yet, so I just got to wait. So what we might do these giveaways first. Get these giveaways done, and then I'll get on to my stitching. Now, there was 4 giveaways. There was a koala. Cute little koala. There was a jam cover. There was a leaf. And a clown. Okay, so I did the random generator. I'll put up the results here. Now for the jam one, which is this one, the Aussie Marie, you are the winner for this one. If you could get in contact with me and give me your mailing address, give me your mailing address, I can get this sent to you. My email is down below. It's funwithcrossstitch@hotmail.com. You can get me on the Facebook group. I'm on Instagram as well, so you can get me there as well. But yeah, just let me know your address so that I can get that one to you, and congratulations. The next one was the leaf. Now, Roxanne Green, you are the winner of this one. Same thing, if you could get in contact with me so I can get your email, get your mailing address, and I'll get that one sent to you. I think you have won one before, but I'm not sure if I've still got your address or not. The next one is koala. This one was the whole kit. Cute little koala. This one is Virpir, VIRPIR 2453. Now, we'll put it up here as well. You are the winner of the koala. So if you could get in contact with me so I could get your mailing address too. Congratulations. And the lucky last was clown, And we got no takers for Clown. So Clown is staying here for a little bit longer. It's only a very, very small one, as you can see. So Clown will just go back in the box. So congratulations to all those winners. Get in contact with me so I can get your mailing address. As soon as I have the mailing address, I will get them out to you. It just takes time with the post this time of the year, but it'll get to you eventually. So yeah, congratulations to all those ones. All right, that's that out the way. Okay, so giveaways done. I will be doing a whip parade, end of year whip parade. I thought I would do it in between the girls finishing Big Bash and the men starting. Well, that's on Sunday that the men start. So we're on the last 3 games of Big Bash at the moment. We've had the knockout last night. I've just got to put those results up. I've only just got them. Just got those results. So they'll go up as soon as I finish this video. Thursday we have the Challenger, which is going to be between Sydney Sixers and Perth Scorchers. And then the final is on Saturday. Now, at the moment, we know Hobart Hurricanes are in. And I think it just goes by whoever wins out of Sydney Sixers and Perth Scorchers. So we'll see about that game. And then Sunday starts the men's. So I'm going to do a whip parade. So I'll probably film that tomorrow. And just put it up next Wednesday as my normal Flosstube time. But yeah, so that'll give you all my whips and the stats for the Big Bash as it's finished for, well, be 1 game short for the ladies. That way we can, because I want to see the difference between when I started for the ladies and when I finished. So that'll give me a good indication. I thought that's a good time to do it. And then I'll start again for the males, but I'll take another photo of where I started for the males and see how I go with the end of that one for the males. And then have a look from the beginning of the female games to the end of the male games and see all my progress. I think it'd just be cool to see how much I've actually got done. Because actually for the Big Bash so far, I've stitched 24,779 stitches. So that's not bad for just over a month. Yes, because that started on the 9th of November that started, and we're only on the 10th now. So that's a month's stitching. Not bad going, I think. But anyway, you're not here for all the stats, you're here for the stitching. So I will show you. Okay, so the first one I'm going to show you. These are just in the order that I've been working on them. I mean, I start working on them on the beginning, and then they go in the box, and then say, I don't know, Saturday I might bring it out again and do it again. So it just depends. It's not really in order, but I know what I mean. The first one I'm going to show you is Lyn Fox. Now this is hubby's truck that he drives. This is just one of his deliveries that he was doing. He took the photo and I put it into Pit to Pat to make a pattern. I know I sound like I'm repeating myself, but I do have new people watching, so they might not know. So, but this one has a very lot of dirt, a very lot of dirt. But where he parks the truck when he's going on these long trips, it's just all dirt. So there's no chance of him parking on the grass because it's all dirt. There's just nothing you can do about it. So let's find the Lyn Fox. Okay. So Lyn Fox. Every time the Hobart Hurricanes play, this is what I work on. Now in the last week I've done 642 stitches and I'm on 15.54%. Now as you can see, I've filled in all this. So this is all done now. I don't think there's, I know I moved the Q-snap and got those few there. If there's any behind here, there's only be 1 or 2. So I will fix that up when I take the Q-snap off. But yeah, just going to keep going. I was hoping to get all this dirt filled in at the end of the cricket. So we'll see. But even if I can just get it to the other end of the wheel, that's fine. But I think I've got a fair chunk done so far. Now I'm on 15.54%. I'll continue on the dirt. Next year, this is in the plans, but I'll be working like 1 or 2 strands on the truck and then do a couple of strands down here. Or do one sitting on the truck, then one sitting on the dirt. So I'll just mix it up instead of just keep doing dirt, because this year I've only done dirt. So I want to do a bit of the truck, but I want to get it all done. So I'll just rotate. But this is what it's looking like so far. I mean, I don't really mind doing the dirt. It's just another brown. And it just all goes together, so it's fine. So that is that one. Okay, so the next one I worked on was a Heaven and Earth design. This one is Ye Old Christmas Shop by Ciro Marchetti. Now, I don't think I'm pronouncing his name right. There's a lot of different ways to pronounce it, but we'll just go with it. Sorry if it's wrong. I've been working on the bunny here for the cricket. Now, I've got the dog done, I've got a part of the train done, a part of the horse done. So I thought I'll get all this bunny done if I can and see how we go. Oh, Lyn Fox was worked on 18 count aider, 2 over 1 full cross. Christmas Shop is worked on 18 count aider, 2 over 1 full cross. Most of these are done on aider except for a couple of exceptions, which I'll tell you as we go. So this one got 828 stitches and I'm on 10.84%. And this is where we are with this one. So I think that's the end of his ear, because he's got a big ear. And this is part of his body. So I've just been putting a few stitches here, taking it where it goes. So wherever I've put, so when I start again, the lowest part is here. So if there's a lot of colours coming from there and going up, I'll do that. If not, I'll just fill in these couple of spots up here. Go here, here, fill in the ear, just anywhere in the bunny. So I'm just picking a symbol and running with it. But he's come along quite well. I think when I started, he only had a bit of the ear done. I don't think I had a lot of him done. So it'll be good to see comparison to when I started to now. And he's watching. This one is nearly as big as Toy Shop. So it's going to be interesting. It will be a while. But I'm enjoying working on them, and it's all about the process. Yes, I'd like to get them finished. I have no idea where I'm going to be putting the big ones, except for Toy Shop. Toy Shop has its spot. He has a shop. He has a spot in the lounge room already. And talking about Toy Shop, that's the next one. This is a Heaven and Earth design, artwork by Aimee Stewart, and it's the Toy Shop. I've been working on this one since 2019, and I really love it. I really love it. I've got majority of the top part of it done because I'm on 56%, 56.43%. Now, I've got most of the top done up here. I've worked all the way to the bottom. I've started coming and doing a bit of this one cupboard here. Then I went all the way to the other side to make sure it was right, all the way up there. So I've done all the borders. And now I'm just working in this elephant down here. So when the elephant is done, I will just continue up, finish off these bookshelves, then come across again. Now this one is done on 16 count aider, because when I started this was the first really big one that I'd done, and I didn't really know about the fabrics too well. Not like now that I know, oh, I should have done this on a 25 or even just an 18 maybe. But this one is done on 16 count aider, so it's a fairly big one. Now I worked on this one, I got 896 stitches and I'm on 56.43%. Now I'm just working on the elephant. Oh, the elephant and surrounding him with all the browns and that, but that's where we got to. Now, last night I worked on this and got, I think it was 300 stitches last night. So I've just been working in these browns and a bit on these blues to bring in his mouth there. That's not looking too bad actually. And I worked, there you can see the shape of his ear now. This part going up here, I think is a hat. I think he's wearing a hat. He is, he's wearing a party hat. That's why. But yeah, so I'm just filling in the elephant. I will fill in up to here as well. Whatever I can fit in the Q-snap. But majority of the elephant has been done over the ladies' big bash. So over the men's big bash, I should be able to get all this finished. Should. We'll see how we go. Because the big bash starts, the men start on Sunday and they go until the 25th of January. So it's another 4 weeks. So I should be able to get another 24,000. That's not too bad going. So there's that one. I seem to be getting more stitches in, doing little bits and pieces here and there, and working on, say, 2 or 3 projects a day than what I did when I was just picked one for one day and work on it and get nearly 1,000 or 700. I'm getting more stitches changing, which I didn't think I would, because I thought changing would take more time and I wouldn't be getting as much done, but I am, so I'm liking that. Okay, so the next one is, this is Merry Mischief Makers. This is by Zana Cross Stitch from Etsy, and apparently she's closed her store now. I can't find it on there anywhere, so I'm not sure if you can get this anywhere else. I haven't seen it. I have looked on the websites, but I can't find this exact one, so you might not be able to get it anymore. But I love it. It's got so many cats on it and Christmassy, and I don't think I'll have it done for next Christmas, but you never know, we might have half, maybe. This one I have done on a 20 count aider. I think this is the one. Yes. Yeah, 20 count aider. I only worked on this once. I've got to work on this again today. I haven't been telling you who I'm doing them for. Okay, so Lyn Fox was for Hobart Hurricanes. Christmas Shop was for Perth Scorchers, so they will get another go. The Toy Shop is for every game, but when the wickets add up, that's when I do the Toy Shop. So every time the wickets are there, that's when I work on that one. Merry Mischief Maker. Every time Adelaide Strikers play, that's when I work on them. So this one I have got 305 stitches in and I'm on 2.70%. So here we are with this one. So this is working on the bow. So I'm working my way down and then I can work my way like back and then around, because this is the center. And I was worried that it didn't look like I had enough fabric down the bottom. So I counted all the stitches all the way to the bottom, and yes, there is enough. So now I'm just working in filling up the gaps. I've still got to put his paws in, even though the shape of them's there, but there's no stitches in the paws. So I'll fill in the paws, fill in this part here that's where I've been working, and then just gradually keep working down. But I'm loving this one. This is done on a pink opalescent from Colour Cascades, and it's called Fairy Wear Boots. So a different one, but loving it. Loving it. I think it really stands out on the pink. So once we've got all the reds and the greens in, I think it'll look quite nice on the pink. So that's that one. Okay, so the next one I worked on, is Sewing Cats. This one is from Soda Stitch. And I'm getting along with this one. I started in the middle shelf. So this shelf is all done. Not back stitched, but all stitched. This shelf is all done, and this one I'm starting to back stitch on. And then I think I've got the one kitty cat at the end left to back stitch. And then I'll go up, get this cat done and back stitched, come down and back stitch this one, and then work on the last one. Now, if you've watched Nessa, cross stitching with Nessa, she's done this one. She's doing this one as well. Now, she's done all the bottom, and it looks amazing. It really does. The back stitching just makes it stand out. She's really good with her soda stitches and the back stitches and all that. She loves doing soda stitch. If you haven't seen her, pop along. I'll put a link down to her channel down below. Pop along and show her some love. And she's doing some beautiful work. So really loving this one. I should have back stitched this as I was going, but I didn't. I just wanted to stitch. So now I'm getting stuck into the back stitch. So like I said, I'll get this kitty cat back stitched, go up there, get him stitched and back stitched, and then I'll work my way down, back stitch this one, and then I'll start this one and back stitch as I go, I think, because there's so much in it, but that's fine. Now this one is worked on a 28 count, 2 over 2. Pattern in here as well. This one I got 300 stitches done, and I'm on 42.01%. And so here we are with this one now. So all I have done since you last seen it is back stitching. So I've got all this bit done. Oh, I've missed the top of these pins, so I've got to put those few stitches in. I got these ones done, and I didn't realise that I didn't put those ones in. I think I was going to do them and then just forgot about them. Got this pin in, he's all back stitched, and I've just started back stitching the bottom of this cat. So what I'll do is I'll finish back stitching him, I'll put these pin heads in, and then I'll start on the next cat up there and back stitch. Like I said, this one is all done, it's just need back stitching. But there is a big difference with the back stitch. It does make the picture. I think he looks quite cute. But yeah, so there we are with that one. This one I think is a Paddock Lane design fabric. Pretty sure that's where I got this one from. If it's not Paddock Lane, then it might be just one that I've picked up off of a D-Stash page. Okay, so the next one is the mug sale that I've been doing. I think last time you've seen it, I was doing the snowman mug. So I've got that one finished now, so I'll show you that one. And then, and now I've started the snow lady. Now this is the last one to do, and then the whole thing is done. So I should have this finished. I was hoping to have it finished by the end of the year. Well, we've still got a couple of weeks, so maybe I can get it finished. If not, it'll be the end of Big Bash, but I'm going to try and do my best to get this one finished. Because that was the plan from the beginning of the year. So I just fell apart in the middle from a couple of months. But okay, so let's find the snowman. Oh, there he is. Okay, so this is the snowman one I was working on. So I got him all finished. Excuse me. Thought it was coming. So I got him all finished. Now for this one I've done 1,278 stitches. So I didn't put a percentage down because he's 100% now. And I'm on the last one, which is this one. So I've got most of the border in. up to here. So I've just got a little bit of the border left to go, and then I will start stitching the last mug. But yeah, this one I started at the beginning of the year. I had the borders and the holly and all that done last year, so I could do a mug a month this year. Now, I did fall apart in the middle, a couple of months behind, but I've caught up. So this is December's one. So let's see if I can get it done in December, get it finished. Let's hope. So if I do get it finished before the end of Big Bash, Hubble Bubble will be taking its place, which will be for Sydney Sixes. So Hubble Bubble will take its place. Let me just put the Q-snap back on. Now I always put a bit of fabric over it, just in case it decides to pull on the stitches. So I do it with all of them. I always try and put something underneath the clamp where there's stitches. Where there's no stitches, it doesn't matter. But where there's stitches, I do. Just to make sure that it doesn't pull my stitches when I take it on and off. So that's done on 28 count, 2/2. Lugana. Okay, so the next one I worked on was Tiger. This is what Tiger looks like when it's finished. This one is exclusive to Fun with Cross Stitch. This is one that Nessa has designed. It is for sale in the Fun with Cross Stitch group under the file section. If you had trouble finding it, just let me know and I'll send you a link to it. So I've been working on this tree and this side of his face. So just working on this part because that's the part that's in the Q-snap. So this one I got 707 stitches on. And I'm on a 39.16%. So here we are with this one. So like I said, I've just been filling in this side. So I just pick a symbol, run with it, it goes around here. Then it come out into the tree. I thought I'd have a break from all these light colours. So now I've just been working on this tree, bringing that down. If there's a colour that goes in here that goes in this section here, then I've just been putting it in. But yeah, 39%. And I'm loving this one. This one is done on 16 count Aida. This is one that I've dyed myself. Now I do have a lot of fabric here. I am putting another one on here, the parrot. Pretty sure that the parrot is going on here. So that's the fabric. This one I just called apple green, or Granny Smith apple. So I will be, as from next year, I will be dyeing fabric. Thinking about doing a fabric of the month club. So if anyone is interested, let me know in the comments. Yes, I'm thinking of doing fabric of the month, and we'll see how that goes. I really love dyeing fabric, and there has been some interest in it. So I thought, well, why not? Why not? I've got plenty of time. Why not? It's just something else for me to focus on. But yeah, so that's where we are with this one. And can't wait to get some more in this one. This one will be a finish next year because I'm nearly halfway now. So this one will be finished next year. I do have a bag here somewhere. This is a bag that I made myself, or most of these are, and I just tried a flat bottom one. This was just out of a bit of rough material that I had. It's not perfect, but it's like a prototype. Flat bottom, yeah, I like it. If I'd sell those ones, I will make it a lot better than that one, but that was just to see if I could do a flat bottom with handles. And yeah, no problems. Okay, so the next one is the band sampler. Now this one is Northern Expressions Needlework Twisted Christmas Sampler. Whoop. The fan's blowing it away. Well, this one I haven't even laminated. So this is what it's going to look like when it's finished. Now I'm down here doing this last band here before I just do along the bottom. Now I do have to go back and put in specialty stitches from about here, I think, and then beads. But I thought I'd get a lot of the I'll get it right in a minute. Thought I'd get a lot of the full crosses done, and that way I've only got the beads and the backs and the oh, I'm terrible with the arms today. I'm so sorry. Let's try again. I'm down here. I've done a lot of the full crosses. I only have to do beads and fancy stitching. I don't know why the ums come in then. That was terrible. I am so sorry. Fancy stitching, your Smyrna crosses, all the other little fancy stitches that go in there. There's a couple of beads that I need to put up here, which are near specialty stitches. That's the word I was looking for. But I couldn't put them in until I put the beads in. So I've left them ones for now. So I'll just continue going. I'm on this one here. So I might just keep going along, get it all done, go back, do all the specialty stitches and beads, and then we're done. So this will be another finish next year. Ready for our new start. This one is done on 25 count. I better show you what I've done actually, instead of just talking about it. Okay, so here we are with this one. This row is all finished. Then I did the satin stitch, and now I've just started this row. So this is the bottom. This is the bottom of the chart. Now I can show you the whole thing. It goes a bit wonky when I try and show it in the rest of the cues now, but we'll see how we go. So this is the one that, there's beads that go around here, but I can't, no, there's specialty stitches that go in here, but I can't put the specialty stitches in till I put the beads in. And I can't put the beads in till I've finished because I don't want it in the Q-snap. So that was a dilemma, but that's what it's all looking like now. And then you go down there, because I haven't taken it off the whole thing. And then you go down there, and that's where I'm up to. Like I said, that's the bottom of the chart. So I'll just keep going, doing this whole row, and then just keep going. I've got 1, 2, 3 more rows to go. Now this one was going to be finished. It was supposed to be a row a month, and we would have been finished in December. Just a little bit behind. Just life gets in the way. You make all these big plans. They don't always go through, but not far off, really. I mean, only 3 rows. That's not too bad going. That's a lot of stitching, and I'm quite happy with my progress. After all, we set challenges. We don't always stick by them. Sometimes we set too many challenges. But it's good to have goals. If you set yourself with challenge and a goal, you've got something to work towards. Now, you might not get it done, you might not reach it, but you're just happy getting there, getting somewhere and having something to work towards. Well, that's the way I look at it. That's just my ideas. Okay, so we have 1 to go. The lucky last is a Heaven and Earth design. It's Breaking Free by Ciro Marchetti. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished. This is another big one. This one I started in 2020. Now I've worked the bottom. I started at the bottom. Most of them I like to start at the bottom, but if I'm not sure about the fabric, I start in the middle and work my way back around. This one I've done Pinocchio, I've done Raggedy Ann, and at the moment I'm just working on the bottom of the snow globe. This one is done on 18 count Ada. Oh, the band sampler, I got 434 stitches. I'm a bit out of sorts. And when the Melbourne Stars play, that's the one I stitch. Now for Breaking Free, When Melbourne Renegades Play. This is the one I stitch on. Now, I'm not changing the whips for the men's ones. They're all going to be exactly the same. And that way I get to know what I'm stitching and what I'm not. Because sometimes I can't remember anyway, but this one is Breaking Free. I did 364 stitches and I'm on 18.10%. This is where we are now. Now I'm just picking symbols and going across. I think I worked on some of the browns this time. That is the base of the snow globe here. So when I pick it up again, I'll try and get in these little ninja stitches in there. Fill in a bit more down here. I think I did do a little bit down here. Fill in a bit more there and then just keep bringing the base across. Whatever fits in the Q-snap. But I should be able to get to about here without moving it. Maybe get all that bit done. But I've done this much. So in theory, we'll see how we go. Just depends on whether it's a lot of bulk stitching, a lot of changing cottons. You know how it runs. But we'll just get done what we can get done. But I'm on 18.10%, so that's not bad going. I'm quite happy with it. Okay, that was my last whip to show you. Now we'll be working on the same 9 again until the end of Big Bash. So I hope you're not bored with these ones, seeing them every week. I like to see the progress grow. And after Big Bash, I will be going and starting on my plans for 2026. So the 27th of January will be when my new plans start. And in case you didn't watch my plans video, I'm turning 60 next year. So instead of doing 60 whips, I'm doing 6 new starts, and I'm doing 6,000 stitches on each whip. Now the ones that have gone through a Toy Shop, Breaking Free, the Lyn Fox truck, Animal Kingdom, which you haven't seen for the Big Bash, Hubble Bubble, my Chatelaine Fairy Garden, and the Rusty Cauldron, Tiger, which you've seen there, so that one will be a finish. My hubby Bruce, Sewing Cats, Merry Mischief, Christmas Shop. I have one there that I've started that I can't tell you about just yet. And the Christmas Sampler, the band sampler. So that's the ones that I'm bringing through that I've already started. Now I have picked out 6 new whips. Doing a stamped Princess one, a stamped London, and a stamped White Tiger. Now I do have these already shown on the plans video, but when I start them again, I will show them again. Rainbow Sampler. Oh, that's another Northern Expressions one. A stamped dragon and a Disney. Now I have all the Disney books that I've been collecting weekly from the newsagents. Now I'm thinking of doing the alphabet, or I might just pick out a Disney pattern out of one of them, because I've got that many of them. I think I'm on 260 or 240. Oh, 235 was the last book I got. So there's heaps in each book, so I'm just going to randomly pick one, stitch it, whether I stitch them as little pillows, depending on the size of them, or whether I just do a heap of them and stitch them all together and make it as a blanket, because they're all Disney. So I could do it that way as well. That's another thought, actually. So we'll see about that one. But I don't start them until the Big Bash is finished. Now we'll be putting all those onto a wheel and spinning them, and I will pick 9. No, there's 20 whips. I'll pick 10 a fortnight or 10 a week. If I'm doing it weekly, I'll pick 10. If I'm doing it fortnightly, I'll probably still pick the 10, but we'll see. I might be still doing weekly videos. But anyway, I will spin 10. Now, the way I'm going to be doing the stitching, I think I'm going to roll a dice. I don't want to just stitch that one and just say put in 1,000 stitches, because I'm enjoying having a set task. So I think I'm going to roll the dice and times that by 5 or times it by 10. If I times it by 10, the most I'm going to get is 600. So that might be an idea, times it by 10. And do it that way. So the dice will tell me what I'm stitching, how many stitches I'm stitching on. The wheel will tell me what project I'm stitching on. So I think that's going to be fun. Something different. Well, that's it for me. I've told you everything I need to tell you, I think. Pretty sure I have. Like I said, I'll do a end of year whip parade next. So I want to do it so that I get to show you what I've stitched on for the ladies, like the beginning photo and then the end photo, which you've seen the end photo today, but you haven't seen the beginning one. So I want to compare it. So I'm going to do that. So that'll be done before the men start on Sunday. And I'll probably release that next Wednesday as my normal Flosstube day. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'll record it and then release it next Wednesday. So look out for a whip parade. I'll get in all the whips that I've done over the year before Big Bash started, and gather it all together, get it all ready, and let's have a show. Okay, I think that's it for me. I haven't got anything else to tell you. I've got no haul. No, I don't think I even got any material this week. So I've been pretty good. I got my nails done, but that's about it. I thought I'd go Christmassy colours. Something different. But that's about it. Yep, like I said, if you haven't watched Nessa, go watch Cross Stitching with Nessa. If you haven't joined the Facebook group Fun with Cross Stitch, pop along there. That's where you'll find the Big Bash games. All the scores are in there except for last night's game, which I'll put on when I finish this video. So even if you haven't started yet and you still want to do it, all the details are there. All the games results are in there. So you can start now if you really wanted to. It doesn't matter. But all the results are there. Everything you need is in there. There is other games. We have the holiday game where we're travelling around. So that one is there, but you need to be in the main group. We do have oceans. We do have acrostic, I think it's called, in the main group. There's lots to do. So just pop along and have a look. The details will be down below for the group. If you need to know anything, let me know. If you want to leave a comment, let me know. The winners of the giveaway, please let me know your mailing address so that I can get them in the post for you. No, if you're overseas, there's no guarantee that you'll get them before Christmas, but you never know. Just depends how quick the mail's going to be. I know it's been pretty quick in Australia at the moment because that's what hubby's doing. He's delivering post. He's bringing post back from Melbourne. So there's lots of post going around. So we will just... I think that's the cat. We will see how it goes. But as soon as I get your address, I'll put them in the mailbox. That's it for me. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep waffling on. It's 43 minutes. I've got to edit this and get it uploaded. So I hope everyone has a good stitchy week. Stay cool. Stay warm, depending on what part of the world you're in. And happy stitching. Thank you for watching. Happy stitching. Bye for now.